Well, welcome, folks. It is Tuesday at 7. Actually, it's Tuesday at 7:02, according to our car. And we are happy that you joined us today. On my right-hand side, in the passenger seat, is my lovely wife, Beth Miller.
I am.
And behind us, Craig is arming the camera, and we decided that it being holiday time, that we were going to come over and tour the Crown Point Festival of Lights in Strongsville. And as we were doing our homework, this was a suggestion of Craig. But as we were doing the homework, we realized that this is one of the top displays, certainly in Ohio, but it's listed as I think, Craig, like the top 20 or like in the country. And so we were like, we have to check this place out. And we appreciate you guys joining us today. Tuesday at 7, we are a Facebook group. We meet every Tuesday, you guessed it, at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And what we do is we compare notes. We often interview, most of the time we interview artists. And sometimes we just check things out like we are tonight. And we appreciate you guys joining us. If you joined us last week, we interviewed... In the country. Oh. And so we're like, we interviewed... Tonight, and we appreciate you guys joining us. We interviewed Sam Pitts, so there's feedback. And Sam Pitts is they call him the preaching poet. Did some hip hop music and does some spoken word. But if you shared that interview last week, then your name is in the hat. Craig, you had the hat over on that other side.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hand that to Beth. So we're going to draw a name real quick, and then we're going to pull in. So the winner, if you shared that interview last week, then your name is in this hat. And the winner is
Schmidt.
Jerry Schmidt.
Yay.
Congratulations. But as we announce our winner, we just made a turn here to Crown Point Festival of Lights. And it is, to date stamp our interview, I'm going to hand that back, Craig. To date stamp this interview, it is December 2024. And this is just a plain old neighborhood. We're in Strongsville, Ohio, and we are pulling up to...
Is it the whole neighborhood? I can see a lot of them.
I think that they're talking about is kind of this cul-de-sac, and
it has to be a little bit larger from what I remember.
You know what I think? I think we pull over here and we walk. It's not raining. We're in Ohio, and often at this time of year it is snowing, but it's not snowing tonight. So we're going to get on, and it's not raining right now. It was raining earlier. We're going to get on foot, and we're going to walk this. And we are glad you guys joined us. But what we want to do is talk a little bit about our creative community, only because it's the holidays, and because there are so many artists who have stuff for sale, original artwork. We have some incredible crafters and makers that we always want to encourage and support. But we encourage you guys to check out. And for anybody who's tuning in, please share your work, share your website. And we'd like to encourage people to buy from the makers and the artists. But right now, we're going to get out and we're going to walk through this. All right, I'm bringing this.
Yes, I immediately noticed it was smaller than to go past the other stop.
Oh.
Few houses.
You get the key?
No, I got the key, but I wanted to bring some light.
It's just chaos everywhere. Well, if this one's smaller, maybe we can Google and find another one nearer. And we'll do two.
So, yeah, there are a whole bunch of yard decorators. We know a bunch of folks that decorate for Halloween, and we have a smaller community of folks that decorate certainly for the holidays and for Christmas and other holidays as well. But we wanted to check this place out and try to get some holiday spirit on the way over here. if you're going to be outside in the Ohio area, you got to bring your hot beverage. And I have chai tea in here.
Mine was so hot and I'm wearing a mic. I didn't want to slurp on live on the air.
You know what? I take that. I take that comment a little personally because
no, it's hot. I didn't say you would be slurping. I was concerned that I would slurp. That mug keeps it very warm.
Well, when we hosted the Pretentious Cleveland Portrait Artist, I was
you were crunching. You weren't slurping.
I was crunching and slurping. Anyways, I love the fact that they have
very nice.
a great display, and I love the fact that there's, you know, the walkway.
Yeah.
That you know, with the gates.
Oh yeah, I could walk
visit
through
Santa.
Something like this.
Santa at 6 o'clock on. There's a sign over here on Fridays. Yeah, catch that, Craig. Visit Santa here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6 p.m.
That's smart.
All right, Beth. So, hot beverage of choice.
Oh.
I don't drink coffee. I'm not a fan of it, but I do like teas and I like chai tea. I don't drink much hot chocolate, but what is your hot beverage of choice?
That's tough. I mean, obviously, I love coffee, but I like hot tea too, and I like good hot chocolate. You know, guess I like them all, especially if it has Bailey's in it.
He used to have a light up sign that puts it up.
Oh, now he's getting super lazy.
Now that guy over there doesn't.
I imagine that you have to have neighbors that are okay with a ton of foot traffic.
Yeah.
And a ton of people like us, right? Just going live from your sidewalk and inviting people in digitally as well. But this is a cul-de-sac here in Strongsville, Ohio. If you guys are just joining us now, this is Crown Point Parkway Festival of Lights. We'll connect some folks. We'll connect a link here as well. But what a great place! And although we don't have snow tonight, I think there's some snowflakes coming. I think later this week.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And if you're on the east side, you probably have like 12 inches coming.
Are we going to have a white? Well, yeah, at least. Are we going to have a white Christmas this year?
Probably.
I hope so. Not that you get it at the beginning of December and then it melts and and you never see it again. Aw.
People used to do it too.
The teddy bears and it.
Bridges.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's some folks that their lights aren't lit tonight as well.
Well, it is a Tuesday night. They probably figured might not be the busiest time.
Well, what we want to do is, again, our intent here is to obviously bring together folks with some holiday lights, but we also want to encourage the makers and the artists that are part of our community to go ahead and link your Etsy shop or your website, your TikTok shop. Yeah. Link it so we can, maybe spend less time buying from Amazon and more time buying from you.
Exactly.
And we also want to encourage you guys to share this video. We just gave away the Sam Pitts giveaway to Jerry, but we're going to give. There were some artist giveaways that were not collected from this last year, and so kind of like a white elephant. It's going to be. There's some music that's going to be in here, and there's a few other pieces. That will be given. A little
grab bag.
A little grab bag. There will be 3 artists' materials in this grab bag. So.
I didn't even notice their garage door.
A mural on the garage door.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. Oh, so you know what? Let's walk down this way. But I wonder if, like on Cruise of Vacation, whether the electric bill is just
Hopefully they're using not neon, LED.
LED lights, right?
Fun.
I know that for those folks who are hardcore decorators, that this is not only a passion in the month of December, but this is a passion. I'm wondering when they start to set up. Probably the end of October, beginning of November.
Oh,
They have to get this stuff out of storage. They probably spend a small fortune
absolutely.
storing these items. And
finding more, waiting for them to go on clearance, finding them, other people who are getting rid of them.
And I'll tell you what, with some of the things that take a look at this. This is PVC. Take a look at that.
Oh, that's smart.
PVC.
How simple.
That creates the sharp lines. I love that.
Really well done.
Yeah.
And you're right. A lot of work and a lot of time. I can't imagine when they start.
And then, it probably takes 4 to 6 weeks to tear down.
Yeah.
Too, at the end of it.
Oh, especially because it's even more dependent on the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too fun.
So did you say, Craig, that to your knowledge, the person who has this display is kind of the originator or the organizer? Yeah. And Craig, you were saying that you came here in the 90s, so it's been up for decades, right?
Well, it has to be at least 30 years.
Hmm. For those folks that are blow mold collectors, there's got to be some really old one here with these snowmen. Which one looks the oldest? This one looks pretty old.
Blow molds?
Yeah, the blow molds.
Yeah.
This one looks really old.
Looks like it's been repainted and repaired.
Yeah.
These.
I bet you those are like 50s and 70s.
Yep.
I don't know. I know that there's people who are watching here that probably can tell us which ones are the oldest.
Yeah, they've been touched up. Good for him. That takes work, even just
every year.
Paint.
We appreciate you guys joining us here on Tuesday at 7. If you've never joined us, we're a Facebook group. There's about 2,000 people. We've been running live for 7.5 years. We gather together, but there's a bunch of things that we do kind of outside of our digital gathering here once a week, and that is to support artists here of Ohio, a lot here in Northeast Ohio. We have some international artists that are part of our community, and kind of behind the scenes, we have a lot of cool things going on. And there's a lot of things that we can announce, of upcoming events. We like to promote the artists and their studios. What do you got there?
They did the Great Christmas Light Fight that they used to do on ABC. They probably have a cable. It's not cable anymore, but like HGTV or Food Network or something. But they did it in 2015
on the ABC show. Chris, I wonder if they won.
And I would hope so. And look at all the queer singers.
This is a train that usually runs.
I know. I was looking at. I was hoping it was going to run. Super cute.
Maybe the rain or something.
Oh yeah.
And I also see that this must be the Hogue house. Hogue Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, at Hogue Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Instagram. Oh, there you go. Yep.
August 20th. And what do you start with? What's your...
And I love the North Pole, the manger, the trains.
I know. Don't worry, Roger. We'll find out.
First, it's the front wall. Then it's the look.
It says here they donate, so they collect donations. They've donated close to $100,000 that they've been doing it. So this year they're going to be donating.
We appreciate
to
you guys
Emma,
joining us.
who's
If
at
you're
15
joining us now,
months
again,
old. She
we
has
encourage you
leukemia,
to
and then the
share
Berea Animal
this
Shelter.
interview. If you share this interview, we know it, and your name will be put in next week, and we'll do a drawing. We had a couple giveaways that were not yet not yet given away.
I'm going to have to make sure I stay close to you because I was reading the sign about the money that's being donated to
Were
a
you saying
child
out
with
loud
leukemia.
so
Yeah,
people
so
were
I was on here, so people might have been
sorry.
hearing both of
hearing
us.
both? Well, what we want to do is we want to find out where.
Dueling mics.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, I know one thing, and that is
Look at the choir.
the effort
It's so
here is just got to be, of great. So many hours and so much. Can you put this
That's
into
love.
the donation box?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that there's also. I think it's over here, Beth. Or was it over there? Yeah, there's more than one.
That could be.
There's no cost to this.
Yeah, it's the same one.
But there's also a donation box, and if you're going to a yard hunt or a Christmas display or a holiday display, we encourage you guys to leave a donation. It's going in, and I know that for here it's going to a good cause too. And again,
even just how well that tree has been lit up. I mean, every single branch and twig has a light on it.
yeah, this is not a beginner. It's not a beginner decorator. This is
crazy.
A veteran. I like the Santa.
Which one?
And there's lots of Santas, but I'm talking about the one that's
in the chimney.
Stuck in the chimney. You see up there, Craig? Santa stuck in the chimney.
I like the little choir.
Oh, choir on the roof. I heard who I believe is probably Mr. Hogue say he has to go and kick a breaker because we have some lights that popped off. I imagine you got to rewire your electric.
Oh, absolutely.
To account for
sure, yeah.
for all these lights. And guys, we want to wish you happy holidays, whatever your holiday tradition is. If you are celebrating Kwanzaa, or if you are celebrating Hanukkah, or our tradition is to celebrate Christmas, we want to wish you happy holidays. And we encourage you to support artists, right, in your gift giving, and to purchase things that you'll cherish long term.
Yeah, it means something.
Yeah.
A bus just came up from Garfield Heights.
There's the sun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How do you say? And I know that I probably have said it wrong all my life. Beth Miller. Poinsettia? Is it poinsettia that he's looking at?
It's not a poinsettia.
What is it?
It's a poinsettia.
A what?
There's no T in them. Well, some people say poinsettia. I don't think that's it. I think it's poinsettia, but there's no T in the middle. It's not a poinsettia. It's a poinsettia.
Poinsettia?
If you want to say poinsettia, that's probably better than saying poinsettia, but I don't think so.
See, so you guys are experiencing what it's like
You
to
asked
have
me.
Christmas with the Millers, and that is that we have one well-read wife who knows the correct pronunciation of words, and you have one less read.
Well, part of the problem with being well-read, though, is that bus is loud. Is that when you're young and you start reading words, you picture them in your mind, you think you know how to pronounce it. So I went for years in my life thinking that awry was Aubrey, because that's how it looked in the books, until we were at dinner and I used it, because some 12-year-old kid needs to use the word awry. And my grandfather just looked at me funny and said, I said Aubrey, and he told me it was awry. So,
Well, you say Aubrey, I say all right.
But that's because that's how it looked in the book.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I like is that some of the displays are sharp. I've seen a lot of them are using these tall
That is
lights
so smart.
with the PVC. I like that they're using the roof,
Yeah.
and they're also placing above their door.
Yep. That must be their name.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to do it, you have to put it everywhere and do it.
Yeah. Well, we wish you guys happy holidays. We're passing through the Crown Point Parkway Festival of Lights. We're here in Strongsville, Ohio. We're like what 303-ish. I mean, it wasn't too far from our home in North Royalton. I can only imagine that with a small, big snowflake, evening,
A small, big snowflake evening.
like a small. Yes, I see, guys. This is what I deal with, and that is
I just
that
make sure I understand.
I'm talking
you.
like a light snowfall. I said small. I meant light.
Got it.
With light snowfall, but the big flakes.
That was what I was wondering
say.
if you meant the big giant flakes.
Big giant flakes,
not a blizzard.
Yeah, I know there's folks that are saying, "Where do we get our Christmas photo taken? How do we, do some nice content for our profile?" And I think there is a lot to take in here.
Even just going through the arches would make a nice photo.
It's interesting because I am absolutely not aware, but we spent some good time, occasionally at the Christmas lights at the zoo. Mm-hmm. We were there for the Asian lantern. Yep. And the technology with this stuff is incredible. It's not like Clark Griswold stapling old strands to the shingles. I think it's a whole different set of technology. Yeah. I wonder if they're just old-fashioned ladders, or if they get like a, setting it up is probably requires some machinery too.
Oh.
I love the blue lights. That's one of my favorites. The blues and the whites.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I say those are my least favorite. Not the whites. The blues I struggle with. Depends on the shade of blue, I think. I've never been a big blue
Never been a big blue fan?
No.
And you can't...
I like the translucent blue, like the old school.
Yeah. And you can't go through a holiday without inflatables. And we've got... a
Christmas dragon.
Christmas dragon.
As one does.
We've got a giant kangaroo with candy canes. We have the Griswolds family truckster.
There you go.
Oh, there's people coming here. Run right into them.
And the family truckster has the giant Christmas tree on top.
What is a truckster?
A truckster?
Yeah.
A truckster is the...
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it's called a family truckster.
I thought that was just a station wagon.
No, family truckster is actually what they call the Griswold...
Who's they?
That's what the Griswold family. Clark called it the family truckster. Guys, back me up on this.
I didn't bring my phone, so if y'all are making comments, I'll be checking this later because I forgot to bring my phone.
It's the simulated wood green siding on the station wagon, and it's called the family truckster. And it may have been called the truckster in previous, and then it was just carried on over to family vacation.
Well, yeah, I can't believe I don't remember hearing that. Maybe because I'm so busy trying to hear the lines over you saying them that I missed the truckster part.
All right. We have to just test the community and ask them if you watch Christmas Vacation, who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite line? Because it's that is a worthy question.
Oh yeah.
What we're gonna do here, we're gonna end up right here in front of this this sign. But we appreciate you guys joining us today. Beth, come on over here. We appreciate you guys joining us today. We encourage you to share this video.
Yep.
Again, we're going to do a drawing next week, and if your name is drawn, you're going to get
a grab bag of art.
Yeah.
And items.
You're going to get music. You're going to get.
I don't know.
I know there's several pieces that we're going to pick and provide to you, and we encourage you guys to share.
Yep.
But what we also do is hope that you add
check out
new artists, and we encourage you to go ahead and add your Etsy shop.
Yep.
Or your website here, so the artists can know what you have for sale as well.
Or if you're going to be somewhere, if you're going to be at a craft fair, or you're doing a pop-up shop somewhere, like if you're going to be at Common Ground, or one of those
78th Street Studios,
and
Craft
you're going to
Nook in North Royalton.
Put the date and the time, and I guess the time. People will figure it out. Yeah. But please put it out there, because we would much rather encourage folks to purchase something meaningful and handmade than just junk just to buy something.
Yeah. We want to wish you guys a happy holiday, happy New Year, and a Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Absolutely. Bye.